Hi, I'm Jack.
And I'm Tanner. Welcome to the Backroad Diaries. Forget about the lake or camping in the bush. Canadian summers are made for music festivals. For cities from coast to coast to coast, these festivals are seasonal highlights, whether they're for blues, jazz, or folk. And for a small town in southern Manitoba, this is especially true.
For 20 years, the Rock in the Fields of Minnedosa Music Festival has brought both new artists and classic rock favorites to the quaint town, and in recent years has drawn in audiences from around the province and beyond. While Minnedosa is home to 2,500 residents, that number more than triples during the festival. But this wasn't always the case.
In the early years, two separate companies failed to throw a successful festival. And it wasn't until a group of local music lovers decided to form a cooperative that Rock in the Fields of Minnedosa took root. And let us tell you, it's a blast.
Today, the festival brings in bands like April Wine, 5440, Collective Soul, and other iconic names. But festival director and founding co-op member Vaughn Bowles says it took some time to get the fields rocking.
We started out our first year, there was roughly 200 people here. Yep. And we grew very, very slowly each year. And every now and then we caught a good break, and we're able to get a bigger performer or something. And now we've got this behemoth, and it's a really good feeling. We are not wealthy people. We're not investors. We're just your average music fan. And the cooperative allowed us to be not privately making money on it. It's all going to be going back into the cooperative itself to make the festival bigger. It just seemed like a really, really good fit for us. I really don't think there could have been any other model that would have worked. If somebody else with private money had come in here and tried it again, I don't think the community would have supported it and bought into it at all.
Chantel Parrott is Minnedosa's Economic Development Officer. She says that the festival puts Minnedosa on the map and brings the town together as well.
This festival, it really gives a lot of people a connection to the town that maybe wouldn't come here otherwise. It is a community-owned festival. So throughout the whole year, there's a board and a group of people and volunteers and, that are actually planning this. But to pull something like this off, it takes, a few hundred volunteers. It takes thousands of man hours. As far as being 2,500 people and bringing in, potentially 10,000 people over the course of a weekend, that's huge, right? There's people who have been coming to Minnedosa this weekend every year, for 2+ decades. And the relationships that are formed and, people you only ever see at Rock in the Fields, but you see them every year at Rock in the Fields.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
How are you?
Good.
That's a good way to get here.
Yeah. If we can make it.